How's it going, neighbors? I want to talk about curb appeal. We're going to go through 3 quick and easy things that anyone can do to increase your curb appeal. So check it out. Oh, hey there. How you doing, neighbors? Today, we're going to talk about something really important, curb appeal, how your lawn looks from the street. So let's talk about those 3 important steps: weed eating, edging, and mow direction. Let's get into it. So the first thing, the easy thing that anyone can do to increase your curb appeal is edging. You want to have really nice, really deep, really thick edges. So we'll edge first. The second thing you want to do for curb appeal is weed eat. You want to make sure you're trimmed up really nice around anything that's in the front of your yard. So you want to weed eat. The third thing is the direction that you mow. You want your direction of mow to face most of the traffic. For me, most of the traffic comes down the road from this direction. So majority of the time, I mow at an angle in that direction. So when people come down and see my yard, it looks the best. Yeah, we have to change direction of our mow every now and again, but for the most part, I try to angle it toward the oncoming traffic, especially if I have an event and I have some people coming over. I want to angle my mow toward the people. All right, so let's check it out. Let's start with edging. You can use a weed eater or an edger, and I'll show you how to do both. Don't want to mess up that. So with a weed eater, you want to turn your weed eater upside down so you have control of the string. Then we're going to run it straight across the edge. Here, I'll bring you in closer. Check this out. Come on. All right, let's go. Come on. Now look, I'm no expert with a weed eater, so I'm gonna take it nice and slow, and we're gonna get that edge. If I make a mistake, I'm just gonna slow down and keep going. Turning it upside down, making sure the string is going vertically up and down. Now you'll see where I came up in the grass a little bit and yellowed it. The weed eater leaves a lot more room for error than the edger does. The edger, you really can't go wrong. The weed eater, you got to be very careful with. So that's not too bad. I hit a little bit of the edges of the grass, but it's not too shabby. And with the edger, it's even easier. You're just gonna put it in the edge and drive it across like this. You can see that the edger is a lot easier than using a weed eater. But the weed eater just gives you a different look. And it's not a bad thing at all. It looks really good. All right, so I want to show you a little trick. When you're blowing the edges out, blow down into the edge and blow the dirt out of there if you have any, or grass, blow it out of there. So it's a little bit harder for me today because it's been raining the last few days. It's actually been raining today a little bit. So I got a lot of mud in there that I'm trying to blow out. Normally on a dry day, it'll blow right out of there, but go the same direction as your edge, blow all the dirt out of there, and then come back and kind of blow towards your grass to get it to stand up. Check it out, I'll show you. So I'm gonna blow everything that's blew out away, and then I'm gonna blow toward the grass. All right, so what I'm doing there is getting that grass to stand up straight and be pushed back so it's a nice flat edge. That's why I blew toward the grass to give it that edge. Let's take a look at it. And that I have not blown off yet. Now that puts a really good edge on there really quickly. And when you're weed eating, you want to make sure you get around any object that can be seen so that your grass looks nice and even. Now I like to take this process nice and slow because I don't want to whack my grass down too low and make it yellow. So I just take my time and go slow. You're not in a race here. All right, let me show you another thing I like to do with the weed eater, and that's trim around any meter boxes you have. If they're there, don't try to cover them up and hide them. Everybody can see them and they look junky. But if you just accept them for what they are, edge them out and be proud of them, it'll look a lot better. So I could have made those edges a little bit prettier. I kind of overshot them a little bit, but they still look great from the road. Again, we're talking about curb appeal here. Look how much better those look. All right, so it's starting to rain a little bit, but I think we can still get this mow in. Let's try it out. All right, let's try to get this mow in real fast. So once again, I'm angling the mow toward traffic. All right, so I just put 3 strips in the yard, 3 stripes in the yard. Let's see what it looks like from this angle, and then we'll move angles and see if it made a difference. Here's the first angle toward traffic. And now we'll change angles, see what it looks like. And here's the other angle. See, it doesn't look bad, but you can't see that defined stripe because I'm facing the other angle, look. See that? That's what I want traffic to see. And we have a lot of overcast today, so you can't really see the striping too well, but in the right sun angle, these stripes are just gonna pop. But if they're not facing the right angle, they won't really be seen. So let's finish this up real quick. So today there's a lot of cloud cover, and the way you get stripes is all about the sun reflecting off the blade of grass. So without a lot of sun, you don't get a lot of stripes. So that's why the stripes look a little bit dulled out today. The grass still looks good, and when the sun comes back out, you'll see the stripes popping. But without the sun, you're not gonna have the stripes. And that's why sometimes in the morning, you may get stripes really looking good from this side. In the evening, you may get them looking really good from the other side. It's all about the angle of the sun. So did you see how I lined up the grass stripes to where oncoming traffic is? That's just a little tip, y'all, to make your yard pop and give you that extra curb appeal. Even if you're not trying to sell your house, it's gonna make it pop and look really great and show that you care about your lawn. But if you're trying to sell your house, you put them stripes in there facing toward the direction of traffic, and it's gonna set you apart from the rest, I promise. So that's what it's all about, getting nice, crisp, sharp edges to make your landscaping and your lawn stand out from the rest. So remember, weed eating, edging, and direction of your mow. Those are the 3 things you gotta remember. And take your time, enjoy it, have fun. All right, so let's take y'all back across the street and check out the curb appeal. So it's really starting to rain now, but look, you can get an idea of the curb appeal just by the mowing direction, getting you a sharp edge, and then weed eating around all the details. Those are the three things that are gonna make your yard pop and gonna give you great curb appeal. So do it, that's something that anybody can do, and it's super easy. So don't think that you can't have a nice yard, because you can, all right, neighbor? Just put in a little bit of effort and it'll go far. And every week it'll get better and better, I promise. And look, if you're not really good at edging at first or weed eating at first, it's okay, it takes time. Just do it a few times and you'll get better and better at it every single time you do it, I promise. Now don't forget to subscribe and like this video so I can make more like them. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video on how to make your curb appeal pop and stand above the rest. I'm gonna let y'all get back to your day. Enjoy it. See you later.